Ecclesiastes 1:5. The sun also rises and the sun sets and hurries back to the place where it arose. Does the sun physically rise and set? We can find the answer to that question by looking at the context of Ecclesiastes 1:5. In Ecclesiastes 1:3-7 it says, "What does man gain from all his labor in which he toils under the sun? A generation passes away, and a generation comes, but the earth stands forever. The sun also rises, and the sun sets, and hurries back to the place where it arose, going to the south and turning round to the north, turning, and on its rounds the wind returns. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea never overflows. To the place from which the rivers come, there they return again." Contextually, Ecclesiastes 1:5 is referring to the physical movement of the sun. Now let's study three words in this verse referring to the physical movement of the sun. It says it rises, it sets, and it arose. Rises, sets, and arose. Does the sun literally rise and set, or is it just the perspective? Perspective is the science of optics. Has Ecclesiastes 1:5 been misunderstood or mistranslated? Let's study the words rises, sets, and arose in this verse and see if we can get an answer from their original scriptural meaning. The word for ariseth and arose is, the Strong's number for ariseth and arose is H2224. And the Strong's number for goeth down is H935. Ariseth and arose are both the Strong's number H224. H2224 is DITRH or DITRH. It means properly to irradiate or shoot forth beams, that is, to rise as the sun, specifically to appear as a symptom of leprosy. The etymology of irradiate gives the original meaning to the scriptural word DITRH, H2224. Irradiate is a verb, to cast beams of light upon, from Latin irradiatus, past particle of irradiare, shine forth, beam upon, illumine. Nowhere are the words arises, arose, or ariseth found in the etymology of irradiate. To cast beams of light upon and to shine forth, beam upon, and illumine have nothing to do with a physical rising of the sun. The sun just appears. Goeth down is Strong's number H935. The word is bow, means to go or come in a wide variety of applications. The etymology of to go gives the original meaning to the scriptural word bow, H935. Go as a verb means to advance, walk, depart, go away, happen, take place, conquer, observe, practice, and exercise. Nowhere is the word goeth down found in the etymology of to go. To advance, walk, depart, go away, happen, take place, conquer, observe, practice, exercise have nothing to do with the physical going down of the sun. The sun just disappears. For empirical evidence of this, watch Sunsets Prove Flat Earth by Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole in the description box below. The sun doesn't physically go up and down, it appears that way. To prove further that Ecclesiastes 1:5 isn't describing the sun as going up or going down, let's study the scriptural words for up and down. The scriptural word for up is H5927, Allah. It means to ascend, intransitively be high or active, mount, used in a great variety of senses, primary and secondary, literally and figuratively. And you can see all the other meanings of up here. The etymology for ascend is, it's a verb. It means to move upward, from Latin ascendere, to climb up, mount, of planets, constellations, come over the horizon, figuratively to rise and reach. as far as the planets and constellations come over the horizon, we will look at this further. The scriptural word for down is H3381 urod. It means to descend, literally to go downwards, or conventionally to a lower region as a shore, a boundary, the enemy, etc., or figuratively to fall, causally to bring down in all of the above applications. And again, as you can see, the definition of urod has many meanings of down. The etymology for descend is, it's a verb. It means to move or pass from a higher to a lower place, from Old French descendre, 10th century, descend, dismount, fall into, originate in, and directly from Latin descendere, come down, descend, sink. There are no scriptural verses describing the sun or even the celestial lights of the moon and stars as going up, ascending, going down, or descending. With this understanding of the original words, a better translation of Ecclesiastes 1:5 might be, the sun also casts its beams of light upon, and the sun's beams of light goes away and hurries back to the place where its beams of light reappears. Everyone be well in your heart, beings, and mind. Shalom.